Hi guys, welcome back to Legal Edge, 3-year LLB official YouTube channel. And this video is dedicated for the recently conducted Andhra Pradesh Law Common Entrance Test 2025. In this video of around 20-30 minutes, I'll be covering up how was the paper all about, what is this paper, what is the paper pattern, and what all things were asked in the recent 2025 edition. So let's get started. This is very important video for all those students who have appeared this paper. I will try to analyze the paper section wise also and the overall analysis also. Plus those who are aspiring for this paper for the next year, you can also take a brief information. You can try to understand okay, what on what grounds this paper is being made, what's the question paper type, and from where you can prepare for these sections. So in this video, I'll be covering up these three parts. I will tell you about the main paper, the paper pattern. Then in the next half of the video, we'll be talking about the overall overview of the paper. And in the last part of the video, we'll be talking about the section-wise analysis of this examination. So basic highlights about the paper are as follows. Let me switch on the pen. Is it working? Yeah. So AP LawCET 2025 basically is conducted by the Andhra Pradesh law colleges. Andhra Pradesh के अंदर जो colleges हैं which are offering 3 years LLB and the 5-year LLB program. This paper is an entrance examination to get admission into their 3-year LLB or their 5-year LLB program. And now in this video, I'm focusing more on the 3-year LLB paper, 3-year LLB examination basically. It's a computer-based test. We call it as CBT. That means it's not an offline paper like NLSAT. It's a purely online paper where you need to go to the exam center in front of the system. You have to attend the paper. That's a CBT mode paper. There are two medium of languages available. So the question paper will be bilingual in English and in Telugu. So every question will be in English and Telugu language. The paper pattern is the overall paper is given the duration of the paper is 90 minutes for 120 MCQ type questions. 90 minutes for 120 MCQ type questions. That means you roughly have around 45 to 50 seconds per question. So timing is less, number of questions are greater, higher. Majorly, the paper is divided into three sections, three parts. One is GK and mental ability, which carries 30 questions. Mental ability here, because this is something new you might be hearing for the first time. Mental ability is a section which comprises of basic elementary mathematics. It also tests your analytical reasoning skills. So that's mental ability for you. GK from here we mean by the static GK, the base GK, the general knowledge part, because they have a different section, a different part altogether for the current affairs, which carries 30 questions. Majority of question papers have GK and current affairs as a clubbed section, as a single section. But in this paper, GK and current affairs are divided into two different parts. Then you have the third part, which is legal aptitude, which carries the highest weightage of this whole examination. It's of 60 questions. And 1 mark is given for every correct answer, and there is no negative marking as such when you appear for this examination, which is a good thing also and a bad thing also. Good thing is that you don't have the fear of losing any kind of marks. You can still go for flukes. The bad thing is because there is no negative marking, the accuracy might get challenged. People can get advantage of taking flukes also. So for serious aspirants, this can be a negative part. Coming on to the overall 2025 paper, which was conducted recently, uh, this paper, overall paper, now how we are analyzing the paper. So we had a mixed review. We did solve the paper, the faculty solved the paper, plus the analysis is being based on the discussions done with the students who have appeared in this examination. So according to both of them, the overall analysis says that the difficulty level was easy. This paper was comparatively on the easier lines. Questions were objective. factual and direct. So unlike other papers, here the questions were very direct, very factual, and very objective. Although there is no dedicated English language section, as I showed you on the first part, but those who have very strong vocabulary grasp and those who are very good in comprehension will, and that's a this trait or this benefit of having edge over English language in vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension will always give you an edge in all the law entrance exams you are going for. And this is same which happened in AP LawCET also. So those students who are good in English, they might have a significant advantage in the part A section. Now, why is that so? This we will see in the upcoming slides. So this is overall analysis of the paper, that the paper was on the easier lines. Questions were direct, objective, and factual. And those who have good grasp in the English language, they had significant advantage in part A. Before moving forward, we, Legal Edge, have recently launched our NLSAT year-long batch, which is a batch which will be giving you live classes, printed study material, unlimited doubt clearing sessions, mentorship access, and this batch will prepare you for NLSAT 2026, including some other examinations also. So if you're someone who's looking to go for 3LB by the best or the main examination or the prominent examination of the country, which is NLSAT, which gives you direct admission in the NLSIU Bangalore's 3-year LB program, then this batch is made for you. To know more about this batch, you can click on the description box of this video. You'll get the batch link. You can connect with our mentors, connect with our academic counselors, and you can know more about this. Plus, if you use this code, which is LEYT10, you can get some discounts of around 10% flat off on the batch price. Let's quickly jump on the section-wise analysis. For the mental ability part A, we would rate it that this section was easy to moderate. We cannot say that it was very easy, or we cannot say that this was moderate. It's somewhere between easy to moderate level. GK was comparatively easy. Current affairs was on the moderate side, and legal aptitude was also easy. And this is the reason, because majority of the sections were on the easier side. We are rating this paper as an easier paper. So someone who has prepared for NLSAT, someone who has prepared for MHCT and has prepared for around 4-5 months would easily crack this paper. This paper was easier for those students who have seriously prepared for these types of examinations. Now, checking on the individual sections. So here we are breaking down the mental ability and the GK in two different sections so that you get more clarity, more depth, more insights. Talking about the mental ability, the difficulty level was easy. Out of 30 questions in this section, 10 questions were directly from the mental ability part. What type of questions were asked? Let's check them. So questions were short, no complex logical reasoning or data interpretation type questions were asked. That means questions were majority on a single equation, kind of easier questions, direct questions, basic elementary mathematics questions. The topics which we have, the complex topics which we have in the logical reasoning part, those topics were clearly missing in this section. Questions on number series were there. Questions on coding, decoding were there. These all are the regular topics of analytical reasoning. I'm sure you people might be knowing this. Blood relations, one of the very easiest chapter in analytical reasoning. Direction sense test, analogy, odd one out, simple puzzle. So this section of 10 questions was majority on the very regular topics coming from the analytical reasoning part. One more announcement: if you're looking for 3-year LLB preparation and you're not clear okay, what exam should I target for, this is a master course offered by Legal Edge. Here we prepare you for more than 9 examinations. Those 9 examinations are NLSAT, MHCT, CUET, NLUOAIET, Allahabad University's PJAT, PUCT, Punjab University, IIT, KGP. They also have a program of 3-year LB in IIT, Kharagpur, BVP, CET, Bharati Vidyapeeth, SLS, Symbiosis is also offering 3-year LB program. So that is also covered in this course. JGU, SAT, and DET. So 9+ examinations are covered in this batch. We will be giving you direct live classes, which you can also watch in the recorded format also, but there are live classes. And if you're not able to watch them, in case you miss them, you can watch in recording format. You have unlimited doubt clearing section, access to unlimited doubt clearing part where the faculties will be connected to you and you can ask doubts uh, from the comfort of your home. You will be given 9 books in the printed and the ebook format as well. Plus, a dedicated mentor will be allotted to you to help you out during your preparation journey of 1 year. So this is a year-long batch of Legal Edge for 3 LLB programs. And if you want to attend this, if you want to join this, or you want to just watch the demo classes, just log on to the www.toprankers.com. You can also use this code LEYT10 to get a 10% flat off on our year-long batches. Plus, share this information with your friends also who are preparing for NLSAT on all the 3 SLB examinations. Also, AP LawCET is covered in that program. Moving on to the GK part. So out of the 30 questions, the remaining 20 questions were from the GK section. The GK section was also easy. Why we are saying this? Because a noticeable state-specific focus was there. That was very obvious. Andhra Pradesh law set will be asking all the GK related to the state. It's a state level examination, and this was very obvious. And we have seen this the same similar pattern in Andhra Pradesh, in Kerala, in majority of the state law entrance examination that the GK is primarily focused on the state rather than the pan India GK. Factual and memory based questions for us, like they have in the basic GK questions and papers requiring wide static awareness. So if you have a decent knowledge of the state GK, state events, and the basic knowledge of the geography, polity, history of the state, you might be easily answering all these questions. No analytical or interpretative questions were asked. The questions directly came from geography, journal science, modern history, Indian National Congress, and constitutional milestones. So, because the questions were direct, came from very obvious topics. If any student has prepared for the GK section, we are sure that you have for sure covered these topics, and that is why we are saying, because there was no random topic like we saw in the uh, KLE, that there were some random topics coming in the GK part. Here the topics were very direct and very commonly asked questions. That is why this section is categorized as a easier section. Current affairs, which comprises of 30 questions. Let's check how was the current affair. A noticeable, again, the state specific focus was given to current affairs section as well. They asked about the recent events and happenings across the state in this section. The topics were national appointments, policies, schemes, international events, budget, government initiatives, recent award summits, elections. Focus was more on legal current affairs and state national political developments. Again, we'll say okay, the section was moderate, but this was something which any law aspirant, any serious aspirant will for sure be preparing for. These are the topics which if you start your preparation for any this kind of examinations, you'll for sure cover all these topics in the first phase of preparation itself, because this is something which actually is the foundation of current affairs. So we'll say these are again very known topics, very known areas, and we are sure okay, if the questions are asked from this topic, maximum students might have been able to attempt these questions. Legal aptitude, the last part. The difficulty level was moderate, not say easy. Direct factual legal knowledge questions were asked. Some questions had close answer choices, and this is why we are giving it a moderate level. That means there were some options which were very identical, which were confusing, and there you need to have good legal knowledge, legal understanding, legal aptitude. Then only you'll be able to pick the right answer. And this makes this section moderate more rather than the easier part. The testing real legal understanding. They were trying to test your legal understanding in this section. A few terms from legal vocabulary was also asked, and they were tricky. Plus, the topics covered were constitutions, where they asked for FRs, DPSPs, preamble, legal principles. legal maxims, legal vocabulary, torts, contracts, IPC journal awareness level was also tested in the legal aptitude part. This part is the most important part of this examination, this paper pattern, and will say that if you're looking for going for this paper in the next year, this is the section which is going to make the major difference. So by using these topics, you can get a fair idea of how this section is made in AP LawCET examination. These are the major areas where they will be asking you questions or they will be testing you next year as well. So this was all about AP LawCET 2025. Will soon come up with a detailed paper solving video where all the questions will be solved in the video. The faculties will be solving the complete examination. That will give you more clarity, more understanding of this examination. Plus, we'll keep coming up with more such interesting informative videos around major law entrance examinations happening in the country for 3-year LLB. Another major announcement for all the law aspirants who are going for 3-year LLB, you people stand a chance to win 100% scholarships in our upcoming batches by writing this All India Scholarship come admission test, where you can appear in this paper coming Sunday. And if you score good, you get a chance of winning scholarships of up to 100%. The paper is completely based on 3-year LB examinations, majority of examinations. MCQ based paper is there, and the level of the paper is on easier to moderate side. So if you have fair understanding of GK, current affairs, logical reasoning, legal reasoning, and basic elementary mathematics, you can appear for this paper without any preparation, although the sample papers are also available on the website. So if you want to join our batches, you can appear for this test and you can start your preparation for all these examinations with Legal Edge year-long programs. With this message, with this message, I would like to close this session. Thank you so much for joining this session. If you like the video, please click on the like button. Do subscribe to this channel. The channel is very new. You can see there are videos coming up, and we are trying to bring more content for all of you. We'll try to start doing some marathons also. We'll be coming up with more academic videos for you guys. Please comment on the comment box what kind of videos you want to have on this channel, and we'll be more than happy to produce all such type of videos. Thank you so much. I am Shanawaz Rain from Team Legal Edge signing off. Bye bye, take care, and all the best.